Provision of finance for redemption of debenture. Now, debentures are basically liability for the company. Holder will have to be paid their money back after specific time period according to terms and condition at the time of issue of debenture. So company will have to arrange about the money to be paid after certain time period. So amount required for the redemption of debenture may be arranged by company in different ways. First, either company can redeem the debenture from issue of fresh shares or debenture. Means to pay back the money of the debenture holder, the company can issue new shares or new debenture, and from the amount received from them, company will redeem the old one. Or company can redeem debenture out of the fund, out of the capital. And third, company can redeem the debenture out of profit. Now, when debentures are redeemed out of the proceeds of fresh issue of shares and debenture, when company is in need of additional fund at the time of redemption, company is not having sufficient funds, then company can issue new shares or new debenture, and from the amount received from them, company can pay back the old debenture. Debenture can be redeemed out of capital also. When there is no profit set aside, or when company is not issuing any new shares or debenture, then for the purpose of redemption, company can use its capital. So as per section 71 subsection 4 of Companies Act 2013 and as per guidelines issued by SEBI, a separate debenture redemption reserve is created. When company is redeeming debenture out of capital, a separate reserve known as debenture redemption reserve is created, which must be equivalent to 25% of total face value of debenture issued. So whatever the face value of debenture which company is going to be redeem, 25% of it minimum should be kept aside in form of debenture redemption reserve. So these amount will be transferred from profit and loss account to debenture redemption reserve. So full amount of redemption of debenture is not purely out of capital, but balance amount payable from capital of company after compliance of the above provision. Then redemption out of profit. So for redemption out of profit, the company have to transfer sufficient amount from P&L account to debenture redemption reserve. Here full amount which is to be paid to debenture holder will be transferred from P&L account to debenture redemption reserve. So due to that, company reduces the amount profit available which can be distributed to equity shareholder in form of dividend. So existing liquid resources of company are not affected by redemption of debenture. Company is using its current year profit to pay off debenture. Now, SEBI's guideline for redemption of debenture. A separate reserve which is known as debenture redemption reserve has to be created, which will be at least 25% of amount of debenture issued before redemption is started. Following companies are exempted from creating debenture redemption reserve, that is DRR. All India financial institutions regulated by RBI. all other financial institution regulated by RBI, banking company, private as well as public, housing finance company registered with National Housing Bank. These type of company are not supposed to make any reserve for debenture redemption. Then debenture redemption reserve will be shown under the subheading of reserve and surplus on equity and liability side. And at the end of redemption process, the balance of debenture redemption reserve account will be transferred to general reserve. Now, debenture redemption investment. Whatever money company has kept aside for redemption purpose, company will invest those money so that it will create some extra income or return. So as per the rules 18 subsection 7 subsection C of Companies Act, company required to deposit or invest a sum at least 15% of total face value of debenture to be redeemed at the end of the year. So that is called debenture redemption investment account. So 25% of the amount of debenture to be redeemed, that will be transferred to DRR, and out of that at least 15% of the amount of debenture to be redeemed will be invested, which is known as debenture redemption investment. These investment can be later on used by selling them for the purpose of redemption. The amount invested should be in the specific security mentioned by Companies Act for the redemption of debenture. Securities specified for investment are in deposit with any scheduled bank, which should not create any charge, in unencumbered security without any charge of central government or any state government, then any unencumbered security of Indian Trust Act 1882, in unencumbered bonds. Unencumbered means without any claim, free from any liability, free from any charge, bond issued by any company. Now, debenture can be redeemed by making payment in lump sum at the end of fixed period, or paying fixed installment by drawing of lots. Okay, suppose 10,000 debenture holders are there, so every year company will issue draw or will lot. So this time 2,000 debenture holder will be paid, then next time another 2,000 will be paid, in that way. Or by purchase of its own debenture from the open market, or company can purchase the debenture back from the open market online, or by conversion the debenture into shares if they are convertible at the option of debenture holder. Now, when lump sum amount is paid at the end of fixed period, what journal entries will be passed? So at the beginning of the financial year, that is up to 30th April, the year in which debenture are to be redeemed, a year ni baat kar rahe. Whenever company is making investment at 15% of the face value of debenture to be redeemed, suppose 1 lakh na debenture redeem karwana ho to 15,000. So debenture redemption investment account debited to bank account. At the time of redemption, when company will sell this debenture redemption investment, so the money realized by selling can be used for redemption. So entry will be bank to debenture redemption investment. Then when amount equal to 25% of the face value of debenture issued will be transferred to debenture redemption reserve. Then entry will be surplus in statement of profit and loss account to debenture redemption reserve. When company will redeem the debenture, entry will be debenture to debenture holder and debenture holder to bank. And when debenture redemption reserve account is closed after redeeming the debenture, the amount or balance therein will be transferred to general reserve. Illustration 18. Shailja Limited issued 12,008% debentures of 100 each at a premium of 5% on 1st April 2011. Redeemable on 31st March 2017. The issue was fully subscribed. The board of directors decided to transfer the required amount to debenture redemption reserve as on 31st March 2017. And debentures are to be redeemed out of capital. They also decided to invest the required amount into debenture redemption investment on 30th April 2016. Investment were sold on the date of redemption of debenture and required amount of redemption of debenture were paid to debenture holder. Pass necessary journal entries for issue of redemption of debenture in the books of company and also prepare debenture redemption investment account and debenture redemption reserve account. At the time of issue, debenture of 100 issued at a premium of 5%. And if nothing is specified, to be redeemed at par. So on 1st April 2011, there will be bank account debited to debenture application and allotment. Now, debentures are to be redeemed on 31st March 17. But before that year, on 30th April, company has to invest required amount in debenture redemption investment. So, 30th April 2016. Debenture redemption investment account debited to bank account. Now, if nothing is specified, How much amount will be invested? Amount equal to 15% of the face value of debenture to be redeemed. Here full debentures are to be redeemed, that is 12 lakh. 15% of that. If it is specified more than 15%, then more than 15%. But if nothing is specified, then amount equal to face value of debenture to be redeemed, 15% of that at least. So that will be 1,80,000. 12 lakh into 15%. Now, in the year when debenture are to be redeemed, these investment will be sold. If nothing is specified, the investment are sold at face value. Sometimes these investment can be sold at profit, or sometimes it can be sold at loss. Suppose 1,80,000 rupees investment are sold at 2 lakh, then 20,000 profit will be credited to P&L account. And if 1,80,000 investment are sold at 1,50,000, then 30,000 loss will be debited to P&L account. But if nothing is specified, we will assume that they are sold at the face value. We have to just reverse the entry. Now, in the year of redemption, when amount equal to 25% of debenture to be redeemed will be transferred to debenture redemption reserve. Surplus in statement of P&L account debited. So debenture issued were of 12 lakh. 25% of that will be transferred to DRR, debenture redemption reserve, that is 3 lakh. Now, entry for redemption. So debenture are to be redeemed at par. %, debenture to debenture holders. And when debentures are paid, debenture holders to bank. Okay. Then DRR account will be closed and will be transferred to general reserve. That is 3 lakh. Now, on 30th 4/16 we made investment. So entry will be debenture. Sorry. Debenture redemption investment account debited to bank account. At the time of redemption, these investments were sold. So entry will be bank account debited to debenture redemption investment. Now, when debenture redemption reserve is created out of profit, entry was surplus in statement of P&L account debited to debenture redemption reserve. So it will be posted on credit side of DRR. After completion of redemption, the balance in DRR will be transferred to general reserve. Illustration 19. Nirja Limited issued 7 lakh 9% debenture of 100 each on April 1, 2013 at a premium of 5%, which redeemable at a premium of 10%. So, debenture issued at premium and redeemable at premium. On 31st March 2018, according to provision of Companies Act, the required investment was made in 8% government security on 30th April of the financial year in which the redemption is due. Now, whenever rate of interest is given for investment, you will also receive interest on that. Whenever you are making investment in security where rate of interest is mentioned, so you will receive investment interest for the respected time period. So that entry will be extra in this sum. Debenture were to be redeemed on due date. Past journal entries at the time of issue and redemption in books of company, and also prepare debenture redemption investment and debenture redemption reserve account. Okay. Now, at the time of issue, bank account debited to debenture application and allotment account. Debenture of 7 lakh issued at 5% premium. These debentures are to be redeemed at 10% premium, that is premium on redemption or loss on issue of debenture. Now debenture are to be redeemed at 10% premium. So 70,000 will be loss on issue of debenture and same will be credited to premium on redemption. Okay. Now debenture are to be redeemed on 31st March, but before that in April you have to make investment in debenture redemption investment. So either you can write debenture redemption investment or you can write 8% government security, one is the same. It is 15% of 7 lakh if nothing is specified. Then at the date on the date of redemption, these investment were sold and you will receive interest as well. So enter will be bank account debited to debenture redemption investment and to interest on investment or interest earned or interest received or simply interest. Now nothing is specified, so debenture redemption investment sold at 1,05,000. Now how much interest you will earn from 30th April to 31st March? That is for 11 months. So 1,05,000 into 8% into 11 divided by 12. So that will be 7,700. Yes. Now amount equal to 25% of debenture issued will be transferred to debenture redemption reserve. Is 25% of 7 lakh. Now 9% debenture to debenture holder. debenture holder to bank. General reason. પોસ્ટિંગ કરવાનું એક એન્ટ્રી પછી આવશે એટલે ઇન્ટરેસ્ટ ની interest earned will be transferred to profit and loss account. It is an income, so at the end of the year it will be credited to profit and loss account. 77 enterprises. Entry करवानी मारा आगे रही है. That's why I am doing here.